Nicole, I'm back filming now, right? Back down at River City. I'm noticing things are getting back to normal a wee bit. The traffic is getting busy on the roads.
Oh, but I'm back doing the traffic and travel this week. It's been mobbed.
Mental.
Right.
It's mental. Nicole,
It's been crazy.
that's a good thing for you, but I take it.
It is a very, very good thing for me, guys. It's very, very good because everybody this week has been crazy with, for example, parked unattended vehicles. So obviously, if a car has been parked unattended, it's outside your workplace, it's outside a shopping mall, you're parked at Asda, you know, all these places, you're leaving your car outside. You've got loads of people who literally have been working from home, they've not been driving for months. You know, they're not used to checking their mirrors, you know, things you do forget. So what's happening is this week especially, we've had an influx of parked unattended, which is crazy, but we can help with that as well. We can get the exact same service put in place for you, whether you were in the car or not. So we can still get your car set up for repair at a repairer of your choice. If your car's written off, you know, sometimes if your car's got high mileage or whatever, you might not think the damage is that bad, but it might be written off. We can recover the pre-accident value for your car. You don't need to be in the car. As long as somebody's witnessed the accident, there might be CCTV at the place. We'll always look for every option to get the other person's details so you don't need to claim your own insurance. Don't think for a minute, if you've not been in the car, you can't get help with that, because we will 100% be able to help you that. So if your car is even parked and attended, or if you're in the car, phone G4 Claims first. It's 01698 767 172. If you put us into Google, G4 Claims, you'll find us there. You'll see our glowing reviews. Look us up, guys. It's G4 Claims, not at fault claims. Made easy.
Made easy.
Please welcome to Fit My Daft. He's a man who has bossed many a midfield this season with performances for Hamilton. He is the engine room of the Ackies midfield. It's Scott Martin. Scott, how are you, pal?
Hi, good mate. Good, cheers.
What's the feeling this season? And I take it,
Aye.
obviously it's been a bit difficult. He's been relegated. I would imagine that the mood isn't as quite as good as what it usually is. But how are you feeling anyway, mate?
I think we're all disappointed. We're all I think we feel as if we've let ourselves down a wee bit, because we've had a good enough team, and we've been on a good enough run at times. So no, I think it's just more disappointment than anything.
Aye. I look at Hamilton. We were talking a few weeks ago, weren't we? We were saying who's going to go down. Is it going to be Hamilton? Is it going to be Kelly? Is it going to be Ross County? And I remember a good few weeks ago now, good maybe a couple of months ago. Remember the Rangers game? We went to Hamilton, we drew 1 each.
That's
Hamilton
right.
scored in the last minute. I mean, the way he's played that day, mate, like it's like the pressing game. He's kept it going for nearly the full 90. The energy for like front to back, middle, everything. I didn't see he's gone down, man. I just didn't see it.
No, we were the same in the changing room, to be fair. We were always confident that we were going to stay up, and in that situation, well, I've only been there for 3 years. We've been there every single year, so
Aye.
we know what it takes to get out it. But I don't know, just something didn't click. I don't really know what went wrong, but we always try and do that. We always try and press, and we were always trying to stick to a game plan, but it just didn't click this season for some reason.
See how at the start of every season, like you said, you've been there for 3 years, but what is the aim? Is it always for in the SPFL? Is it survival? He's told, let's at least get, you know, relegation worries out the road, or is there anything else? Is that sort of the plan?
You want to do as best as you can. There's every season we come in, but the main objective is to always stay up.
Aye.
We've got the smallest budget. We've got not the best facilities. We train at the stadium, and don't get me wrong, it's brilliant because we know we were training every day. But other than that, we've no really got much on our side. So obviously is the big thing is to stay in the league, but you want to push on. You want to. I mean, Hamilton are old. I think when Alex Neil was a manager, they were sitting second at one year or first.
Right.
So we want to try and replicate that, but it's just I don't know what it is. It just doesn't click sometimes.
Is there a confidence amongst the boys and the management and stuff, mate, that you will be back up at the first time of trying? When you obviously are doing, but you'll be back up next season, like the season after.
Aye, everybody's trying, like the staff and that are trying to be positive ways and say it's an opportunity to go and win games and try and get back up the league, and that's the objective. Again, we need to just go and try and it's totally different from what we've been used to the last 3 or 4 years, so we need to just try and go and win games now.
I mean, see, when it comes to the likes of the Championship next season, have you even looked at it? I mean, I know relegation has just happened for these, but have you kind of had a look, right, we're going to have to go here, we're going to have to go there? Is that in your mind yet?
Aye, like, I mean, actually, I've been injured for the last 6 weeks or something, but I'm still trying to do my training and now, because the fact of the matter is, it's no disrespect, I don't want to be like, we want to get up as quickly as we can. So, I think, for me anyway, I've had a look at games and thinking, I'm going to go back up to Gayfield again.
Well, I was just going to say that to you, mate. You might, you'll struggle. You will struggle at Gayfield. I'm telling you that right now.
There, I was on loan there a few years ago, just before I went to Hamilton, and honest to God, I loved it, man. But sometimes you
Ricky Little.
Aye, Ricky Little.
Ricky's one of my best mates. So, and by the way, it is his birthday today. So, guys, if you can all just say a wee happy birthday message to Ricky, just face the camera and everybody 3, 2, 1, just say happy birthday, Ricky, right? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday, Ricky.
Happy birthday, Ricky. Do you know what the thing is, right? Do you know what the thing is with this show, right? I mean, we've had like your Barry Ferguson's on, we've had your Murdo McLeod, your Lovencrans, all these people, right? Yourself, Scott, coming on, know what I mean? Very short notice. And we talk about this guy Ricky Little every week, and he's Grado's mate, and Dick Campbell won't let him come on the fucking show. We can't get Ricky Little on. We've had Dick Campbell on.
I know. I try to get him on, but he's no much I can appoint. I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. I'll tell you.
The creme de la creme of fucking Championship footballers doesn't want to fucking come on. Know what I mean? Here's a thing for you, Scott. Do you know what I mean? Me and Grado are just talking about next season, going to Gayfield, going playing in the Championship and that. Mate, season's just done, man. Who's to say a team won't come in for you that plays in the Premier League?
I don't know. I've still got a contract at Hamilton. I've still got 2 years left, so I don't know why anybody would want to try and get me, but if it's there, I mean, it would be, but no, I've still got 2 years left, so we'll just need to wait and see what happens.
Aye, is like, are you confident like the biggest chunk of the team will stay together on the management, like Brian Rice, that you confident they'll all stay together for next season?
Aye, if we keep a full spine of the team, like Roscoe, Sean, Scott McMahon, Philps, like if we start to keep our aim, like, we should do well in the league, hopefully.
No, Brian Rice, man, he seems, you don't want to go on that guy's bad side. He looks like a scary man, like he could turn, is he? But also at the same time, but he looks like a guy that would mega command respect. Is he that sort of, what kind of gaffer do you see him as?
I think he's good. He's brilliant in me. But I've no long just had a wee baby girl, and he was.
Brilliant!
Congratulations, mate.
Thanks very much. But he was brilliant with me, telling me if I needed like time off, or even if I need to go and like get a couple of hours sleep. Like he was cracking me, so I can't speak highly enough of him. He's been brilliant.
What, he lets you sleep?
I just said that. I don't know if he actually would let me do it. Like, imagine the gaffer and say, "Here, I need a kit, man."
Does he mean like what, in the dressing room, like, or in a sleeping bag, like that kind of like?
I don't know if he was winding me up, or I don't know if he was being serious. But I was sort of upstairs in the boardroom and he like a blanket and that, and I was like, aye, cheers.
Hey, but that's
brilliant.
Nice, isn't it?
There's a certain thing about him, man. Every time I've seen him, he always comes across. I know you're saying he don't wag on his rank side, Grado. He does look like that, but he always comes across as really just honest and refreshing in his post-match interviews. And that, do you know what I mean? He assesses a game very honestly. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, that's one thing I'll say. That whatever he says in the changing room, he comes out and says that in the press. So if he's slated as in the press, he's slated as in the changing room as well.
Did you do a gender review?
Aye.
Sam?
Brian Rice to gender reviews.
No. Was this your first girl?
Aye, that's my first. Aye.
Did you want a boy?
Start with probably, aye.
But then, so the pink stuff comes out. Did you kind of have to put a face on, or were you just like, do you know what I mean? Like, because I saw a video of a guy this last week, right, big fat guy with sunglasses. Don't get me wrong, the boy was stunning there, way too wee lasses, right? And they popped the thing, and it was pink, and he was giving it. It was on Lad Bible and everything. I thought it was out of order, but
no, we we went and got the scan on the Friday, and then we were doing the gender reveal on the Saturday night or something.
So you peeked at it?
Oh, we peeked at it, aye. We kidded don't everybody that we knew about. Like, I don't think my man that. No, I've just told my man this. I kidded.
What?
I kidded on to my man. I didn't know. So when they were going, surprise, like, oh, I didn't know that.
Your man's going to be listening to Football Daft on Friday going like that wee bastard.
But then you two have got wee lassies, but right, and John, you've got a wee lassie as well, haven't you? It's just.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I've said this to you before. I think I said it in the group chat. I must be one of the only guys when my missus was pregnant I wanted a daughter.
There's one other guy I know, Bob. I can't remember who, but when they told me that, I said Stephen Purden said the exact same
I don't know why. I mean, but no, I've got a wee boy as well. I've got a wee lassie and a wee boy, and it's the best of both worlds.
Well, I mean,
I'm going to change it for the world.
No.
It's the best ever. Like,
aye.
As soon as I found it was a girl, I came right into it, and I love it, man. It's brilliant.
Right, aye. No, that's cool.
Dado's just trying to G yourself up in case there's a wee lassie in the ring, mate. You're just sitting
that makes me sound like I'm like that guy in that video. I'm not, obviously my preference would be a wee, but I honestly couldn't care. I just want, this is interesting.
Bump into Grado in 9 months' time, man. He's got a daughter. Congratulations, mate. And he's like, aye, cool, man. No, it is the best, man. Anyway, Scott, talking for Brian Rice to gender reveals, we touched on it a minute ago when you were at Gayfield on loan. What's Dick Campbell like? What was he like to work with?
Man, I love him, honestly. Just
aye.
I was at Hibs at the time, and I went out on loan and wasn't really no liking football. I wasn't playing, and I was playing reggies all the time, and it wasn't great. And I went with him, and he was brilliant. I can't speak highly enough for the guy. He was brilliant.
Aye. Is he just like, is he one of the players that you just want to play for him? You just don't want to let him down?
Aye, like he just like puts an arm on you. He knows when to put an arm on you, and knows when to give you a kick up the arse. So
right.
Aye. I honestly couldn't speak highly enough. He still talks to me now. I think I phoned him the other day. He just asked. Aye, he phones us all the time.
Oh, you're going to have it.
Aye, that's what he said. He keeps trying to get me abroad. I can't for really.
That's funny. See what kind of players were you? So how long were you at Hibs for?
I was at Hibs. I went to Hibs when I was about 11 or 12 or something like that.
Right. And did you play? You played first team, didn't you?
Aye.
What kind of players was it you were there at the time? Was it like Sam McGinn and Cummins and trying to think who else?
McGinn, like I was there when we won the championship. I only played like five or six games, but I was in about the first team at the time, and that was brilliant, man. It was what an experience. But like Cummins, McGinn, McGee, Bartley.
That's a good team. It was a good team.
It was cracking.
A lot of good football players, because McGeoch's a player as well, man. He's brilliant. And then you've got obviously Cummings, man. What was he like to play with?
Aye, play with was brand new, man. But after the pitch, he was half his seat, man. It was brilliant.
Did you pin him or did he pin you, Grado?
I was there that day.
I was going to say, were you there?
Aye, I was there that day. Honest to God, that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Unexpected.
It was mental. It was totally like, I thought I was going for a penalty shootout. And then I tell you what, who was absolutely brand new with all that, and I'm no joking at the time, but Neil Lennon was, he was the one kind of geeing it up and going, come on, get it done. And then see when it happened, man, everybody was just noticing. It was like, everybody there at Hibs was brand new. Everybody was brand new.
Actually, I remember it, because
I was going to start going to the games, man.
I think as well. I tried to hit the penalty as hard as I could as well.
Well, did you take a penalty?
I'm sure I took a penalty, aye.
Aye, I never saved one, man.
I thought you were a fucking goalie when you were younger.
Aye, but mate, there's a difference when they're all like, there's a difference between playing against primary sevens and professional footballers, mate.
No even saving one, but mate, fuck's sake. No? Get close to any.
But it was funny, it was like, because like Neil Lennon was going like, right, come on, Grado, you're playing for Rangers here, it's a Scottish Cup final and all this, there's a big Hibs player coming, come on, you need to date for the Rangers and all that. And he was cheating me up, man, it was brilliant.
just get images of Grado getting a fucking Hibs season ticket for that, man. Get your absolute no hunt kicked in going through Easter Road, man. Did he pin you then? Did Cumdog pin you, aye?
Aye, but I called it on the fly, Bob. Usually with things like that in wrestling, I thought, right, he's the kind of big good guy, the baby faces we call it in wrestling, so I'll let him go over. Just to kind of appeal to the crowd, you know?
Aye, of course, mate,
For
of
the
course.
boys. It wouldn't be the same if it was a rematch, we'll tell you that.
It felt like it went on for about 20 minutes, man.
I know, I was fucking burst, mate.
So we see, man.
It's a lovely setup, innit? That's a good place for you to kind of, well, you're obviously at Hibs at an age where, you know, you're learning in a place like that. Must have been, you know, so beneficial for your career.
Oh, I loved it, man. Thought it was...
Okay, Radio doing a smirk, man. Can you say the big word there, beneficial, man? No, mate, but like when you were at Hibs, you know, did I read somewhere like you were getting compared to like the next Scott Brown and that?
I think so. I think that was because he came through the ranks of the like with Hibs as well, and
I
was trying to base myself as him.
Aye, was that a bit of burden on you, or did you feel a bit more pressure when you heard people saying that about you?
No, it didn't bother me. I took it as a compliment. I thought that was probably the best compliment he could give me as a young boy. That to be compared as the captain of Celtic and the captain of Scotland at the time, it was I loved it, man.
Aye.
Probably a bit a wee bit.
So see how when you debut for Hibs, was it Easter Road? Was it away? Was it a cup game or?
My first time coming on was against Falkirk, and I didn't even touch the ball. I played 20 seconds, I think. And, aye, 20 seconds, and they scored just as I was going on. So I was like, I can't remember who it was. Somebody was on the bench at half time. They're like, Scott, you better go and warm up. Like Gaffer's been saying, you're gonna come on. So I was shiting myself, man, sprinting up and down the line, and it wasn't until the last minute he slung his own.
How did that feel?
It was amazing. Like my man in the crowd and that. Like my man used to go to goes to every game. Same with my dad as well. So just for that, it's like all the hard work for my man. Because my man used to take me up to Cerny like 3 times a week.
Because it says, see if you look on your Wikipedia, his mother corresponded with several professional clubs on his behalf. Is that a matter of your mom basically battering all the teams in the SPL going, take a look at my boy?
More or less, mate, aye, more or less. My ma sent letters out to like, I think it was like 6 clubs or something.
That's brilliant, man. That's brilliant, but that's excellent.
If it wasn't for my ma, I think I'd be playing football. Because I think I got released for Celtic when I was young, and I went back to the boys' club, and I wasn't really bothered. And my ma was like, no, you need to get back into it. So, and then I think I got replies back. It was for Hamilton and Motherwell and Hibs. And my ma went, I go to Hibs. It was the list I for him. So,
mate, that's like your mom. What does your mom do?
My mom's a social worker.
Mate, she should be a fucking football agent.
I know, man. She should be mine.
Fucking hell, man. Might ask her if she wants to get into the entertainment world, be my agent. Do a better job than the agent I've got to now, but it sounds it.
That's that as well, man.
Fuck's sake, man. She can start sending letters out to fucking all the Scottish programmes and EastEnders and all that, know what I mean? Fucking get us a job grade, man.
That's a help. That is a help. That's lovely. You get them all listen to this now?
I should probably will.
Aye. What's her name?
Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie. If you ever want to get into the agent game, give me a shout. I can be your first client.
Aye. She can tell her to come on the open line next week.
Aye.
Get it
right. So, Scott, looking back to this season, obviously we're talking about like relegation and stuff. Do you think with the pandemic and no fans being there, do you think that's had an effect on the club?
Aye, massive. Like even with the COVID thing, like we were meant to play at Aberdeen, and it's not an excuse because at the end of the day, the league doesn't lie. We were bottom of the table, and that's how we've been relegated. But there was a game, I think it was like we were meant to play Aberdeen, and Aberdeen had like 7 people out or something, and we had a full team squad, and
aye.
And then the game gets postponed, and then when the game gets rearranged, we've got 8 players out or something, and they've got the full team. So it did affect us a bit, but can't use it as an excuse.
No, but it is. I mean, there's the age-old argument this season. Like people going on about Rangers, obviously playing with no pressure of the fans being there, it's helped them, and role reversal with Celtic and all that kind of stuff. But hearing players talking about it like yourself, I mean, I don't know if I was a player, it would. I don't know about you, Grado. If you were thinking you were a football player or whatever, going like that, it would affect you, wouldn't it? No fans there. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Wrestling with no fans there, mate. How would you find that?
Oh man, that's why I've never ever done it. You know, I've been asked to do it, but it's like God, you need it for adrenaline, I reckon. I would imagine. Well, I suppose there is a big difference between wrestling and football. However, surely when you're on the pitch, man, was it the 12th man? Surely he's got to spur you on.
Aye,
especially when you go to play like a Parkhead and Ibrox and stuff like that, man. It makes the occasion what it is, doesn't it?
Aye, like we played Celtic at the first day of the season, Flag Day, and like, usually that'd be a sellout, like, but it was that was our first time, like other than a pre-season game, that was our first league game, and it wasn't nice. It was weird, and but you're right, like, the adrenaline, like you buzz off that, and it was weird. It was hard trying to get yourself.
But what was the score in that game?
5-1 we get beat.
5-1, but was it no maybe like two, was it no? Am I getting this wrong? Was it no Hamilton? Did Celtic score goals in the last kind of couple of minutes? Am I getting that wrong? I feel as if it was.
We went 2-1. I had a shot. I'm still claiming it, and it took a deflection off about 7 people, and then we came out of second half, and then I think we lost a goal straight away, and then last 20 minutes we lost 2.
Aye. I mean, you must buzz when you go to the likes of Ibrox and Parkhead as a player. When obviously there's a crowd there, you must go right. As soon as the fixtures come out, when we're going to Ibrox, when we got to Parkhead, is that the kind of feeling when the games get announced?
Aye, you always look at the big ones, like Motherwell's obviously one you look at.
Aye.
And then your Celtic Rangers, but you look for maybe 2 minutes and then that's it. But that's why we want to stay in the league, is for the big games.
Aye, of course, man. Who's the hardest player you've played against in the league this season, Scott?
We were talking about this today, actually. I was at the gym with Sean, and we were talking today. Lewis Ferguson's one of the hardest players I've ever played against. He just doesn't get gear against me. I try and rat about him and put him off, and he just seems to cruise a game. And then you've obviously got your Browns and Davis and Ryan Jack as well. Ryan Jack's just quality.
Aye, I can't wait he comes back, man. Honestly, Ryan Jack just gets too many injuries, man. He's injured all the time, man. Doesn't it? But like,
that's interesting about Lewis Ferguson, isn't it?
Aye, that's what I was thinking. Because he is a good player, but I think he is one of the players I look at. I don't know, man. He's always obviously got to be linked to the Rangers because he's family connections and all that. But sometimes he's run for the middle of the park, man. He's hard to pick up. I don't know how many times we've played Aberdeen. Need to pick him up, man. He runs for the middle of the park. Need to pick him up.
Aye.
That's the thing. Like he does everything in a game. Like he can sit, dictate the play there, and then he can do the runs in the box, and you're trying to track him. You're blowing at your arse. That he's. I think he's really good, man. Really good.
What's your diet like?
That's all right, aye.
Do you get sent me plans and all that?
If you want, aye. If you ask for it, you can get something.
What have you had today?
Scrambled egg and chicken sausages.
Chicken sausages?
I'm on a diet.
I think I've ever had a chicken sausage. Did you get them off the internet?
No, Sainsbury's.
Right, okay.
Are they called chicken sausage?
Are they called heck sausages? I've saw them. They're any good?
Aye, they're class.
Right. Yeah, you put sauce? What sauce on them?
Hot sauce.
What kind of hot sauce?
I don't know the name of it, man. I'll go and put it at the roof of it.
Has it got a green? Is it got a green taupe on it?
Aye.
Is it sriracha sauce?
Aye, that's it.
I fucking love that, mate. I love it.
It goes with anything, man.
Oh, honestly, I'd put it in my Cheetos if I could. It's the best. I'm the same, mate. I use it. Any use have that sauce, no?
I've tried it.
It's the best, man.
That is good. That is nice, man.
That's definitely the best hot sauce out there now, so it is. What are you having for your dinner?
I'm going to do it at my granny's after this, so see what she makes us.
What kind of things does she make? You like macaroni, steak pie, mince and tatties, that kind of deal?
Yes, man. You know what your granny's is like, man?
Aye.
We feel like fucking 2 stone overweight.
God, I've got a buzz for you. Wish I could go to my granny's for my dinner, man.
Aye, same, man. She's not here anymore, man.
Aye, passing 2000.
Aye. Right, anyway, Scott, I know it's on your Twitter. You're congratulating Kevin Nisbet on his call up. You two buddies, you and Kevin.
Aye, we're at the same school together.
Aye,
so probably I'd say he's my best mate. Aye.
So what did he do? Because obviously we can say that he was meant to be coming on the show today, right? Did he just bell you and go, mate, can you come on that show for me?
More or less, mate. Aye, just
that's brilliant. I love that.
I mean, he told me the other day he was doing it, and then we're going for a haircut, and he's like, I went, are you doing that podcast tonight? And he's like, no, I'm not doing it for whatever reason. And he went, aye, because I'm fucking doing it now.
Brilliant, man. I love that about it. They're two of my best pals. No, that's brilliant.
He's fucking doing it now.
That's brilliant. So you're asking Kevin, going, you doing that podcast tonight, thinking maybe you're getting brought on as a surprise to get whipped out for Kevin. Do you know what I mean? Because you're your best pals or something. He's like, no, and you're like, I'm fucking doing it.
I thought I was going to back my on, but all right, Kev. And then, no, I'm not doing it. I'm like, well, I'm doing it.
Brilliant. Yeah, but all joking aside, boy, he's a right good player, isn't he?
He's class, man.
Yes.
Even just after the pitch as well, man. He's just so down to earth. He's so genuine that he's and as a player, man, he's just since he's been, man, he's been unbelievable.
Getting called up to the Scotland squad, I know. I mean, that's a buzz from how. What do you think this summer? How good do you think Scotland can do in this tournament, Scott?
Oh, but that's again the day. But I think that squad's really, really good. I mean, it's the first one for about 20 years or something like that.
1998, aye. Long time, man.
I think he could do really well.
I hope so, man. I think he could, I know. I've got a wee buzz for it. Getting a wee bit excited thinking about it because we've not been to a tournament that long.
What's the funniest kind of thing you've seen in a dressing room, Scott? What's the funniest thing?
Cummins was class. See Cummins and Keatsy together, they were brilliant. Like, they would just ban people up all the time. I don't know if I should say it, man, but there was one time.
Yeah, and then we can take it out if you don't want us put in it. Right, so I do it all the time, mate. I say loads of things. I end up phoning John, going fucking take that out.
Aye, don't tell folk
that. I told you, man, because I don't know if anybody else knows about it, but there was one time we had a keeper in called. Used to play with Hamilton as well. Thomas Cerny.
Right,
Thomas Cerny was in at Hibs, right, and like I roomed with him one time, and they woke me up during the night and told me to stop fucking snoring. I was going to punch my head in. I fucking shat myself, and him and Cummins had I don't know if it was a tiff or whatever, but they used to bam each other up, and Cummins got shat in his glove one time, and he put it on, and it was fucking mad. This man, he was raging.
For fuck's sake! No, fuck you, that's fucking.
I don't know if this was true, right? But I had Cerny to reply to that, wiped his arse with Cummins' gear one time as well. I don't know if that was. I wasn't there for that one. I remember Cummins shiting in the glove. I remember that his top Cerny went mental, and said that it was too far. And they were doing things for weeks, man, like cutting gear and whatever. But
rubbing their ass off stuff and cleaning it.
Imagine going to put your goalie glove on, man. It's been fucking absolutely totally done, man. Fuck's sake. Oh my god.
Man, I was shite myself. I didn't want to speak in that changing room. I was just shitting myself.
So what is this got to do with him waking you up in the middle of the night for snoring? Did you tell Cummings to do it or something?
No, like we were away in La Manga or something, and like I think I was only one that was like for the young boys that get brought up to go. It was a year that the Hibs finished second, and we had like 10 days like spare, so we went to La Manga and done like a training camp there. And I get lumped with Cerny. First night, man, he woke me up and he was like, "Stop fucking snoring! Stop snoring!" Shit, like 18 or something. I was like, "Aye, sorry," and I think I slept. I think I just stayed up the full night.
Oh,
18-year-old man getting fucking shite yourself with Cerny and going, you know what? I'm going to get my mate to fucking shite your glove, you daft. Fucking hell, man.
Nothing to do with it.
Oh, that is nuts, man. Hey, Scott, what's the future holding for you, mate? What's the ambition, my man?
Just to play in the highest league possible. Just try and do as best I can. To get ambitions in the game, and I just want to see what it takes me and play the highest league possible for us.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
Do you want to go to Celtic?
Celtic are not going to look at Hamilton midfield, are they?
Well, look at Greg Docherty.
Well, Greg got a bit of ability about him. I'm kicking people up and down the place. Like, I'm no, nah.
Hey, no putting yourself down here, mate. You never.
We don't have this in this show, mate.
If anybody needs smashed, I'm there.
Unless it's fucking Thomas Cerny, you're running a fucking mile.
Look at me, I'm a white man, I'm gone.
Brilliant, mate, brilliant. Right, so Scott, every week on Football Daft, we put our guest Scottish football knowledge to the test with a 90-second quiz. You up for it, my man? Right, so we've got a wee leaderboard here. David Martindale, Will Livy Bosses, Tappet with 16. In joint second, we've got John Sutton and Chick Young with 15. Mark Wilson and Keith Lasley are third with 14. Other selected scores include Greg Docherty, just talking about him, he's on 12. Lauren Shankland on 7. Greg Kempo on 5. And Barry, the EastEnders, is on 4. And at the bottom, it's a tie between Peter Lovenkrands, Derek Johnston, Craig Levine and Mick Sue Patalainen, who are all on 3. Is there anybody on that leaderboard you want to beat, mate?
Craig Levine.
Craig Levine. So 3, here you go, don't worry about it, mate. But you can't pass, you must give an answer, even if you don't know it. Just give some sort of answer. Right, my man? You want me to ask you questions, Grado?
I'll do it, mate, I'll go.
On you go, my man.
Right, John, is it time on the clock?
Hold on.
Right. Who was the last player to score for Scotland's men's team against England?
Diffus.
Which SPFL team played their football at Palmerston?
Queen of the South.
How many non-Old Firm players made the PFA Scotland Team of the Year?
0.
In what year did you move to Forfar?
2015.
What country does Glenn Kamara play for?
Finland.
Who do Kilmarnock face in the relegation playoff?
Dundee.
How many goals did you get at Hibs?
1.
Name one of the Motherwell players in the Scotland squad.
Gallagher.
Who is the current manager of Raith Rovers?
Paul McGlynn.
Name one of the clubs Ray McKinnon has managed.
Dundee United.
In what year were Hibs formed?
1875.
Which team are known as the Doonhamers?
Queen of the South.
Which 2 English teams take part in the Champions League final?
Man City and Chelsea.
Name one of Rangers' Croatian players.
Nathan Patterson.
To the nearest 10, how many career appearances have you made?
120.
Stephen Glass left which American team to go to Aberdeen?
Atlanta.
How many stands does the Falkirk Stadium have?
3.
In what year were Hibs most recently promoted to the Scottish Premiership?
5.
2017.
Whoa! He's going to be tapping.
Have you got the answers there?
I know, mate. Fucking hell.
I got a buzz off that.
So did I. Mate, apart from obviously, we all know Nathan Patterson is the Croatian, but fucking hell, man. That was, honestly.
I didn't know you said Croatian. I thought you said recreation or something. I thought you said I was like, Nathan Patterson.
Right, I'll go through the wrong answers for you, Scott.
No many.
That was it.
Oh, you're right. Flew through those questions. Current manager, Raith Rovers, it's not Paul McGlynn, it's John McGlynn.
You're out of time, man.
Well, put it down to Grado's pronunciation, but you could add Katic or Barisic for the Rangers Croatian players. The one that's let you down, to the nearest 10, how many career appearances you made? I've got 100, you did 147 so far, so 150 would have been the answer, so you were 10 out on that. Aside for that, though, you nailed it absolutely every single one. And your joint second, mate. 15.
Get in there, mate.
15, my man.
You must Scottish football.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's you. So you're joint second with John Sutton and Chick Young. You've beat the likes of Lasley, Wilson, Greg Hemphill, Docherty, Shankland,
Barry Ferguson.
Well done, mate.
You need to get Kev on, man, because I'll 100% beat him at it as well.
Who?
You need to get Kev on.
He's got to come on, mate. He says he'll be on maybe the next couple of weeks or whatever. So once he comes on, we'll be heavy, giving him pressure, going, your best mate's on 15, by the way.
Aye, no chance he's beating that. No chance I'll put money on it.
No, that's solid score, mate.
Brilliant, my man, brilliant. But Scott, thanks so much, mate, for coming on. Really appreciate it. Enjoy your granny's dinner and good luck next season, my man.
Aye.
Mate, thanks very much.
All the best, Scott, mate.